Welcome to this tutorial about how to translate HTML code to a Mathematica notebook. We discussed the concept of translation of structures and form in the last tutorial. We discussed the concept of a global locality and that you can compare things and things can talk even if they don't share a structure or a form. So which is interesting for architects, especially in all these discussions about these rigid procedures around building information models. This is a clear alternative, and this is state of the art because this is about how the internet is organized with its incredible freedom in structure and form. This is what markup languages are about. So this is a very clear and simple application. So we start with a simple web page. We can look it up here with the developer. This can be specified in preferences that you enable the development thing. We go to the web inspector. Here we see the code. So we also can go here and go for the code with text edit. This is the code, the very simple code of the web page. Okay, now with Mathematica. We say import our HTML code is import of system dialog input of a file open, and you want to see that as pure text. You don't want to need other translations. So then it's asking, and we go for this one HTML, and here we have the code. So now we can work. This is a string. You can ask for it. So it's head of HTML code. That's code. That's a string. So if you want to have it in a structured way, Mathematica gives you help. It's called, so we can organize it as an XML object. So therefore we say XML code is import string of this HTML code. Now we want to go for XML. You can do it directly here, but I wanted to show how this works. So take this string, import it as XML, and now we get this structure of XML objects, XML elements, and so on. So it's a syntax which is the same like this, but you can work on it so easily. So go here, see this is an expression, document, HTML, the body, the elements, this here, like here. So it's the element P, it's going here, P. Then there's an X element, this is bold, attributes, the form, element, structure, form, and so on. So this is how XML is operated on in Mathematica. Now we want to get this text here, so which means we can use our cases. We take the XML code, this is our world, and now we want to get this element. So look at this, go here, so it's from here to here, copy it, and this is our key to the cases. So this is the world, this is our key. We want to have, this is key, we are not interested in that, so make that a variable. So, and we are interested in this element, so it starts from here to here. So we want to have this as a variable, and we want to go and show this. So this is our rule, so which means it's a key, and this is what we want to do with it. So go here and say this is for all the elements of the code, which means we get exactly what we are looking for. So, but in our translation, we defined this function. It was a PF format, and this was a text. And because it's the paragraph, we simply say it should have the form of a text. So this is what we had. So which means now we get a cell with text data, and we still have the formatted elements here as a text cell. So this is what we get. So that's fine. Now, say this is our text. There's this. Now we want to replace this by our formatting. So we want to take the text here and wrap it with our bold wrapper. So therefore, replace. It works similar like cases. So you replace simply text. And now we have multiple rules. So we say we want to have this here replaced with MTP format bold of x. And x is this. Make it a variable. So we don't want to be specific here. So, and we want to do the same with the italic, which is here. So go here for I, this should be Y, go here for Y and say MTPF italic. So then these are our rules, and we want to do it for all like that. Now you see this here is replaced by our style box. And this is with the italic style box. So this should be, this is our cells, this should be printable. So we say cell print, because now we have a format which is used to define the Mathematica cells, and here we are, hey, hey. If we want to go to a new notebook, notebook is create notebook. Then we have this notebook. Instead of cell print, we say notebook write, notebook cells, and then we put it here. So what we did, we translated a web page to a Mathematica notebook. So now we can use our code, go here for example and say open with a text editor. Now a little bigger, so we can say hey you, and then we simply can say here, this is without any format, where are you? I am here, nowhere. So these kind of things. Save it. Look at this is not so funny. This is always complicated with the different fonts. You need to be careful and need to know more about these things here. So now we have another text, that's fine. If we open that, now our software should work, and we can put it into a single function, so we don't have to do anything. So we are not interested in this anymore. So this is our text. Our keys should work, and we have our notebook, and shall we print it, and here we are. So you see that wherever things come, whatever comes here to these keys with cases or with replace, it's simply substituted into we take certain elements of form and bring it into another structure, and then we have another meaning. In this case, notebooks, Mathematica, and web pages with HTML. This writing of keys and translating it into other formats, this is called parsing. So this is a simple, very fundamental example. I think you find it interesting. In the next tutorial we will go to tweets, and then with tweets we will go to Reuters to get a parser for Reuters news. Thanks for watching, and see you again.